It's actually insane the things that I have been seeing and hearing with how people are trying to build their music coaching businesses. The value you're going to get from this video is an immense amount of clarity on the expectations you need to have on your business. This is going to be tactical. This is going to be tactical. This is going to be strategic. This is going to massively help you grow your music coaching business. Massively. If there's any video out there that's going to help you gain the amount of clarity that you need in your music coaching business, this is that video, okay? My name's Lee, by the way. I grew my music coaching business teaching recording artists how to produce their own music, charging them $3,000 to $5,000 each. I grew from $25,000 in credit card debt to $20,000 a month, and then doubled my business the next year. Now I help other expert music producers and music coaches scale their music coaching businesses. I've gone through the ups and downs. I've been doing this full time for 3 years. And I've been in the coaching space, obviously, because you know this. When you're a coach, you sign up for coaching programs, you join. So I have lots of friends who are coaches. Luckily, I have friends who are doing they make a lot of money, and it's cool to be around that. And so I have perspective of not just helping musicians grow their coaching businesses, but I have friends who are coaches. I've also helped other non-music coaches grow their businesses. I've got a few case studies there. But the point is, I've been in and out of the world. I've had perspective. I've invested a ton of money into myself the last 3 years. Probably, I don't know, if I had to add it up, somewhere around $60,000 or more in coaching in the last 3 years. Probably more, but 60 is a good number. And I think 150,000 on paid ads in the last 3 years. In the grand scheme of things, these are baby numbers. But to you, if you have not grown a music coaching business to 10, 20, 30 grand a month, that might seem like a lot. So anyway, I just want to say those things just to give you, qualify myself to you so you know that I'm worth listening to. Okay, what are you going to get out of this video? I'm going to share a couple of realistic numbers that you need to know. So you might want to take out a pen and paper or your notes app and just write this down so you can remember this. First of all, the very first lesson that I want to talk to you about is spending money on paid advertising. Okay? Paid advertising and why you should run paid ads. I think you probably already know why you should run paid ads. But if you don't, I'm going to share it with you anyway. Here's the deal. I've done a lot of different things to grow my music coaching business, and by far paid ads are the easiest, simplest, most effective, most profitable. Okay? Cold DMs fucking suck. I used to do those. They suck. They're draining. They're horrendous. I hate cold DMs. I hate doing them. Obviously, I'm willing to sit here and pound my thumbs and do it if I have to, and I used to. I used to send 50 cold DMs a day for 6 months. It sucks because if you don't do it, you don't get results. Literally. If you don't sit and DM, you have no lead flow, it's so dumb because if you run paid ads, you have to spend money. You don't have to spend time. And then you get leads all the time, autopilot, while you're sleeping, while you're walking. Leads are coming in all the time. So paid ads over cold DMs all the way. And then the other way to grow is organic content. Dude, here's the deal, and this is a huge reality check for you, okay? Organic content is not what's going to help you grow your business, and here's what I mean. Organic content, obviously, is a factor in how you grow your business. That's a no-brainer. However, organic content isn't going to get you top of funnel traffic. Meaning, if you want to get new eyeballs on you, content isn't going to do that. Take a look at your views. Do you get enough views for the amount of people to pay you? If you know what I mean? The amount of people that you need to even make $100,000 a year with your coaching business, okay? And just doing some quick math here. We're going to do a lot of math in this video, but let's say you charge $5,000 and you want to make $100,000 this year, right? 100,000 divided by 5,000 is, you only need 20 people, which is great. But the amount of volume you need to get 20 people to pay you $5,000 is more than you actually think. And that's one of the biggest things that you need to wrap your head around and that you need to understand. You need more volume than you actually think you need. You need more volume than you actually need. You need more volume than you think you need. Posting content, this, you think that you're just going to post organic content top of funnel and just get a bunch of leads coming in? I mean, you might get some people who are going to pay you. You might get some people who are going to, see your content and want to talk with you. But it's the amount of volume that you actually need to make an actual living with your business, it's not going to come from organic. Okay. Now, to even get above 100,000 a year, 100,000 a month, you think you're going to do that with organic content? It's possible. There's people out there doing it, but it is goddamn hard to do that. Okay. Super hard. So you're not you're not going to do it with content. You're not going to do it with cold DMs. Now, in terms of paid ad strategies, right? There's a lot of different strategies. First of all, let me break the belief on the low ticket thing. Low ticket is good if you've got someone to help you actually build the low ticket funnel, someone to help you build the website, someone to help you write the copy, all those different things. There's a lot. I have a friend right now who is doing low ticket to high ticket funnel, meaning, and his name's Alvin, by the way, and he's a fucking gangster, and I love Alvin. He's one of my favorite people to talk to. Oh my gosh, I love Alvin. He's great. So he was doing low ticket. He blew up organically, funneled everybody to a low ticket, and he hated his life, and he's like, this sucks, I'm going to high ticket. Now with his high ticket, he hired basically someone to help him build out the low ticket funnel. So they send Facebook traffic to a website, people buy a little course, and then they try to upsell people on the course. I was like, would you ever have built all of that on your own? He's like, dude, absolutely fucking not. He's like, there's no chance I would ever have built a low ticket funnel by myself if I didn't have my growth partner to help me with it. So he has like a growth operator partner that helps him build out the entire thing. So like low ticket to high ticket takes a lot of work, and it's like, it's really hard to convert people who bought a course into high ticket. So low ticket is super hard. It sucks. It's a lot of testing. You're not going to make it happen. If you're going from 0 to 30K a month, there's not a fucking chance you're going to make a low ticket funnel happen. Next, a VSL funnel. In the high ticket space and the coaching space, it's been said that VSL funnels are the king funnel. I completely 100,000% agree. In fact, I know people who do VSLs, and I want to do a VSL funnel. But to get from 0 to 30K a month, you don't need a VSL funnel. And a VSL funnel is really, 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 really hard to crack. I have a friend of mine. His name's Nick. He helps sports coaches build their businesses. I don't know how much money he makes now per month, but I know he's made over $1 million. He's a fucking gangster. He's doing a VSL funnel. And I asked him, when is it the right time to do a VSL funnel? He's like, you should try to crack the VSL funnel as soon as possible. However, it's really, really hard to crack. And I was like, well, dude, I'm trying to get to 50K a month. I think I should just do follow ads. He's like, 100%, that's exactly what you should do. So if you're watching this and you're trying to build a music coaching business, VSL funnel is not the way to go. Okay. It's not. It's too hard. It's, again, very, very hard to set up. It's just a lot of the same stuff with the low ticket thing. It's hard to set up. It takes a lot of tech work, a lot of back end, a lot of email, a lot of follow up, and you need a lot of help with it. Okay. I even have another friend, Zach Pevney. I don't know what he's doing now, but I know he's cracking 50K a month, helps physical therapists. He's doing a VSL funnel. And I asked him if I should set it up, how I should set it up. He's like, dude, if you're going to set up a VSL funnel, you absolutely should not do it by yourself. He's like, that's the dumbest thing you can do. If you're going to set up a VSL funnel, go hire a coach. He has a coach that he's hired. He's like, go hire a coach and have them help you set it up, or have some done for you service to help them set it up. Because he's like, there's no way I would have set this all up by myself. Not a chance. It's a lot of work. So for you, again, 0 to 10K a month, 0 to 20K, 0 to 50K a month, you don't need a VSL funnel. I run Instagram profile visit ads, fucking follow ads. They're super easy to set up. They're easy to test. You get people to visit your profile. You DM them, book calls, close calls. It's super easy, super simple. You can get to 50K a month doing that. If you charge enough, if you have the right DM systems in place, if you have the right call booking process in place, if you have some pretty good content, and if you're good at sales, you don't have to be great. You got to be closing 20 to 30%. Or 20 to 40%. 20% is going to be tough, but you're closing anywhere from 3 to 4 out of 10, then you can just do follow ads. Super easy. Now, here's the point that I wanted to smash all of those different like things that you can and people that you're hearing about in the industry. Now, here's the biggest thing that I want to tell you. I have talked to so many people that tell me they're spending money on ads. And I go, how much are you spending? 5 a day, 6 a day, 10 a day. I go, dude, you aren't going to get shit with $6 to $10 a day on ads. You're not going to get anything from your business. It's fucking absurd that you think you can spend $10 a day and make $10,000 a month. So you think you can spend $300 a month and make $10,000? That's fucking crazy. So let me walk you through some actual realistic numbers. While I'm doing this, I'm not sharing my screen. We're just going to do me full screen. But I do have something pulled up that I give my clients as a part of my Music Money Mastery program. And it's a document called Key Performance Indicator. So I'm just going to pop it up just so I can read off of it. But let me just explain one number that's going to make the most sense. So let's pretend you charge $5,000. Okay. Let's pretend you charge $5,000. Got it? You charge $5,000 for your program. If you spent $1,000 to get a client, would that be good? Yes or no? Obviously, yes. You spent $1,000 and make $5,000. You made $4,000 in profit. That means if you spend $2,000, you make $10,000. You profited $8,000. That means you would have room to spend $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 and make 20, 30, 50K a month. Right? It's not always that simple and that linear, but it like for the very beginning, for you to get to 20K a month, it is that linear and it is that simple and it is that easy. However, listen to me and think about this. Again, if you're going to charge $5,000, if you spend $1,000 to get someone to pay you $5,000, that means you have to spend $1,000. So shit, dude, if you're only spending $6 to $10 a day, what the fuck do you think you're going to get? That means in 3 to 4 months, you'll get a client. That's fucking crazy. But here's what's crazy, and it's not your fault. I know I'm like yelling and shit. I'm not mad at you, and it is absolutely not your fault. The fucking problem is that you've paid other business coaches who haven't given a shit about you. And like, yeah, I'm confident to say that because I know it's the fucking truth. You've paid business coaches $8,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, mindset coaches, business coaches. And they literally haven't told you the fucking truth. Like it's just so, it's absurd. It's just, I don't even know, bro. It's madness. It's literal madness. And it's crazy because when I coach by the way, I coach my clients all one-on-one. I don't know how much longer I can do that, but I'd never want to give up one-on-ones. Like if that just means I'll do less calls and charge more, that's what I'll do. I don't want to give up one-on-one calls. I fucking love doing one-on-ones. They're sick. But I coach all my clients one-on-one. And like, for me, one of the questions that's just like such an obvious thing to just always ask, like, how much are you spending on ads? Now, obviously, I set the budget with my clients. So like, usually when we start with each other, I'm like, hey, you should spend 20 to 30 a day. What do you want to do? They'll be like 20 or 30. I'll be like, cool, great. Then I'm like, cool. So like a month later, I'm like, I already know they're spending that. But when I get on a sales call with somebody, if they're running ads, I ask them like, what are you spending on ads? And I tell my clients when they start working with me, you got to spend 20 to 30 a day. I even tell people in the DMs when I book calls, you need to spend 20 to 30 a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like fucking obvious. So like, it's just insane that when and you want to know something crazy? You probably have gotten on a call with a business coach before that you hired and you're like, I only want to spend 5 a day or 10 a day. And they're probably just like, oh yeah, cool. That's fine. You can start with 5 a day. Like, I had to take a pause. Like, it's just, I literally had one of my clients tell me that today. Like one of my clients, I'm not going to say their name, where we send voice notes and they told me like that client right now is spending 20 a day. That client told me that they were in another coaching program and they were spending $5 a day on ads and their coach just said that was fine. And they were really pissed at their old coach. And they didn't realize how much they didn't like that coach until they hired me. And now that client's like, dude, fuck that other coach. Like, I can't believe they didn't tell me I need to spend more than $5 a day. I really like, with just what I'm hearing from that, I'm just like, bro, coaches nowadays, and like, I don't want you to be one of these coaches. I don't want you to be one of these coaches for your clients because you're too passionate about music, right? So like, I'm so confident in saying that coaching programs nowadays have become glorified video courses. They give you videos, you can come to group calls, and there's a community. And sometimes you can text the main coach, but the main coach is too busy, but you know they're not doing jack shit, right? They're sipping a fucking, they're traveling, they're sipping a pina colada, they're spending time with their family. It's just like, dude, fuck that. Like, I have a family too, but I'm never going to charge somebody money and not be there for them. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, my children, my son, my daughter, I don't have kids yet, but like, hopefully I will. But like, when my kids are old enough, like, my kids are going to see that, like, no, I give a fuck about my clients. Like, I'm going to be addicted to that. Like, I'm going to send audio messages to my clients. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to randomly FaceTime them. I'm going to randomly call them. Like, that's just some bullshit ass excuses, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And I'm pissed off because this is shit I went through. Like, I had coaches like this too. 2 of the coaches I hired, Jeremy Pogue and Austin Medlin, love them. They changed my life. They're amazing people. But like, these coaches who just like, they'll take your money for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, and they don't help you. And the fucked up thing is they know how to help you. They do. Like, they obviously do. They've made money. They sold you. But like, I don't know why, like some people are good at sales and taking people's money, but they're not good at coaching people. See, I coached basketball for over 10 years. Like, I know how to coach. I was coaching basketball when I was 16 years old. So from age 16 to age, 26, 27, I was coaching youth basketball. I've coached thousands of kids, literally. I played basketball growing up. So like, I actually have legit coaching experience, coaching. So I know how to coach. I know how to lead. And it's crazy that like when you build a coaching business, people forget the word coaching. They forget the coach part. And hopefully that's not you, but like you need to coach your clients. And so the truth is like, just to set a minimum precedent, like you need to be spending, by the way, $20 a day is not shit. But like, if that's all you have, then like, fine, 20 is fine. Like 20 is as low as I will let a client go. But I really tell them like 20 is cool, but like really you should spend like 30. Like if you want to spend like 30, like I tell some of my clients like, dude, if it's really bad financially for you, like fine, start with 20. I'm sure we can get 1 to 2 clients for $600. Like it's going to be tough, but I bet we could do it. Like we could. But more realistically, you're going to spend $1,200 and get 1 or 2 clients. And I tell them that. I had a call with somebody yesterday. We had a whole discussion and they were asking me like, how much do I really need to spend on ads? When can I expect to see some money back? I'm like, look, great question. As you know, obviously it's pretty much impossible to answer, but I can give you the most realistic expectation that I can. If you spend 20 a day and you spend $600, you might not get a client in the first 4 weeks. I'm being honest with you. You might not. You might. I've had many clients that do, but you might not. By month 2, though, you'll spend $1,200. You should have gotten a client by then. And you might get 2 clients by then. But by the way, you also might, dude, it depends on your ad, how good you are at DMing, how consistent you are with your personal habits, how good you are at sales. There's like so many factors that go into it, right? So I just like, I'm going to just literally like my content now is just going to start being way more like this. I'm going to do Google Doc stuff still. Like I love the Google Doc stuff, but I might start posting even more frequently on YouTube just because it's so easy for me to just sit here and talk. And I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like I just want to get the truth out to people. At the very least, if you watch this video and don't pay me any money, at least you got value from this video. If you want help building and growing and scaling your music coaching business, shoot me a DM on Instagram with the word ready. Let's chop it up and talk. Otherwise, hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Peace.